welcome to Quadzatech Marketing Consultancy. Today we'll be looking at how to use the doubt avoidance tendency in marketing. In the last video, we checked out how to use inconsistency avoidance, which was saying that it is easier for customers to resist at the beginning than for them to resist at the end. We looked at some of the ways in which we could apply the inconsistency avoidance tendency. I'll put the link in the description. You can check that out. Now, in this, we were looking at the doubt avoidance tendency. There is even a saying out there which goes like a confused mind does not buy. If customers have any confusion, like any doubt about your product, they will never buy that product. They will turn to search, to look for information. Like if you go through the buying process has five stages. That is need recognition or awareness. The consumers have a need that they want to satisfy. So now they go for information search. After searching for information, they go for evaluation. They evaluate different alternatives. Then they make a very thoughtful purchase. Depending on the commitment required, how much the product costs, they could maybe go into some kind of logical or mathematical calculations. After making a purchase, it might be followed by some post-purchase dissonance or some reaction. So if you understand this process very well, you will see that in that process of buying, consumers try a lot to eliminate all of their doubts before they actually make a purchase. And even if they do not do appropriate evaluation of all the options and then they make a purchase, it shows up in the post-purchase behavior, which could be either they are satisfied or they are indifferent or they are dissatisfied. And it becomes very dangerous for your product if at the end the consumers are dissatisfied. So it is always very important to remove all the doubt in the consumer's mind. So according to the doubt avoidance tendency, the brain of humans is programmed to completely remove doubt by coming to some conclusive decision. So how do we ensure that we have removed every doubt in the consumer? The first thing is to find out. You can do some more market research to your consumers. Market research does not mean you need to get field representatives, do all that crappy bullshit. Here you just simply need to create some kind of Google form, 3-4 questions, at maximum 5 questions. You send out to your customers, maybe to get some ideas from them. From there now you'll be able to know, okay, what are the doubts that the consumers are having about my product. So you need to find out all the doubts, or you can put yourself in the shoes of your consumers that become a customer, and then you are then critically examine your product and see what are some of the doubts that may come up that consumers may ask about your product, and then you try to eliminate all of those. The second way is to eliminate all the doubts that they might have in your product. You've already said that in the first, so that actually the same thing. I don't know what was going on in my mind when I was preparing this PPT, but no problem. So now, how do we apply the doubt avoidance tendency in our business? Here, it is important to have a refund policy. When you have a refund policy, it makes customers to feel that, okay, even if they buy the product and it is not good the way they expected, they can always get their monies back. So they would buy. And 90% of people, even when they feel that the product they bought was not good, they hardly will ask for a refund. Well, we are also going to look at how companies play around in other, like when you go to a website, payment is very fast, within 2-3 clicks you've paid. But now when it comes to refunding you have to fill a lot of forms online, which might take 30 minutes of your time. So because of that, most customers tend to abandon the refund process. I even remember paying for one online course 2 times. Well, that was when I was in India. So I made one of my teachers, one of my lecturers, to pay that online course for me, since it was locked down and I really could not access a lot of things in my bank account. So I had my my lecturer to do the payment for me. So he paid, and it shows that the payment failed. So I went and met one of my friends to do the payment. When he did the payment, it showed that it was successful. But then money was deducted from my lecturer's account, and he received even a message from the company saying that okay, the course was bought. But then I thought of the process of start writing complaints, following up, calling, all those things. I just said okay, no problem. So I lost that money like that. So, but that is not a problem. So refund policies are really good in removing doubt in the minds of your consumers. Now you could, if you are a service company, also find it very important to put portfolio on your website. That is the works you have done for consumers. If they have testimonials and reviews that they can give to prospective customers, that will also be good to remove a lot of doubt. Disclaimers, you can also put some kind of disclaimer on your website. All things, terms and conditions could also include all of these. So this will help eliminate all the doubt in the minds of your consumers. Also have good customer service. Some companies are proud out here that their competitive advantage in the market is having a good customer service. Nowadays, if you have a good customer service, it will be really advantageous to your company. Also, genuinely solve customers' problems. When you solve people's problems, you are genuinely interested in them. You make them feel good about themselves. It removes a lot of doubts that they have in you. They tend to like you, they tend to love you, and they will buy from you. I appreciate you watching, but then if you are interested in expanding your business internationally or in learning strategies that will grow your business to the next level, click the link below and schedule a 15 minutes appointment with one of our leading consultants, which is completely free and is completely at your convenience.